Hey everyone, Rolm here today for Is This Game Any Good? We'll be playing RimWorld. As you can see, I'm playing in the early access version 0.14.1249, and I really like this game. I've been enjoying this game quite a bit. The options menu is, as you can see, not exactly the most advanced. I had to take it in windowed because this is another game that decided to go on my secondary screen, which is not exactly a good thing. Not when I want to play on my primary screen while watching videos and such on the secondary. Other than that, there are mods. They use the Steam Workshop for very easy modding. I mean, seriously, Steam Workshop, I love it. The Nexus is also really good. At least for Fallout. I don't know if RimWorld has a Nexus on. Maybe they do, but I don't use it. But let's first just go through the mods so you know what I have changed. Core library, I needed that for prepare carefully, I think it was. Then you can see that hospitality, basically make friends with people. There's a couple of two hair mods. One no hat mod. Efficient lights, because lights are stupid. I mean, seriously, the lights in this game is kind of... Vanilla lights draw way too much fucking power. Trade chips, I have never even met a trade chip, so I don't know how unbalanced it is. If it's too unbalanced, I'll just remove it. Tilled soil, because it's something we've been able to do for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Why shouldn't you be able to do it in year 5000 something? Misc training, they're basically a shooting range and such, which again, it should be in the game, seeing as, well, you get better by shooting at targets. So it's fine. Another fashion thing, just for another more clothing. Fuses, because again, we have fuses today, why not in the year 5000 something? Laser drills, that's just a cheat mod. That is literally just a cheat mod. Let's first start up with how you choose here. You can make your own custom scenarios, or you can choose the normal ones. Classic is 3 survivors with basically all of this. Rich explorer, you're one person, but you start with a decent amount of stuff. Or a lost tribe, we start with not that much, I think. Let's see. Yeah, you don't start with that much, all in all. But you have 5 people. So let's go with Crash Landing. Next, here you can choose who you want to go with. She's really balanced. She starts slow and ends hard, basically. She keeps off also a really decent pace and tension and such. Phoebe is more just for lots of time between disasters to relax and build your colony, but beware, if she gets a high challenge scale, she'll hit as hard as anyone. Basically, you get a lot of time between disasters and full anarchy. He just does whatever the fuck he wants. Let's go with that. You can choose free play. I think it's basically basically very weak threats. Base building, if you want to focus more on base. Threats are a little bit smaller. Rough is basically normal, basically. Challenging, the way RimWorld was meant to be played. And extreme, as hard as the diamond-bladed dagger, enemies are strong, prices are poor, food is scarce, colonies are grumpy, for those who enjoy digital suffering. Now let's go with, I'm just going to choose one of them. Permadeath as well, you can't load. It's Ironman Mode, basically. This is just choosing the size of your map. Yeah, I'll show you. This map is very small. If I had taken it bigger, it would have been bigger. Advanced, you can choose how big the map itself will be, what season you start in. So just like, for example, down here, it rains like hell, but it will always be summer. Up here, it will never be summer, basically. Growing period. This is, stone types, growing periods, rainfall, terrain, biome, temperatures. It's very important to look at these things. Because if you start up here, the place where, I think that was -4 to -10 or something like that. That's hard. really hard. If you're playing on a really hard difficulty, yeah, like this one, minus almost 60 in winter, minus 20 in summer. Basically, if your power goes out, everyone dies of hypothermia. Because, yeah, that's going to be a very difficult one, but I'm not actually going to be playing with these. This is why I used prepare carefully, because this is annoying. You just sit there spamming the random until you get one with all of the skills and such that you want. So it really is just like, this is annoying. So prepare carefully. You can choose everything yourself. You can cheat if you want to, but you can also use point limit. Now that's what the randoms always goes for the point limit of 0. So it's like she has an old gunshot, you can remove these, points go in minus, you can plus these, give them a faster skill learning, and you do all stuff like this and get the points remaining, Or you can just cheat. I have a preset here, which is basically just, cheats. I think point minus 2600. And here you can, choose what you want to take with you. Again, this is prepare carefully. The normal one is, go out of that. It's just start. You choose your randoms, bang. Yeah, I like prepare carefully just because it gives you a lot more options. You can go really cheats and just give you a bunch of people, but I would say don't do that. But really, I really like this game. Now that we have gone through that... Oh. Wait. Couldn't switch to requested monitor results. Oh. The game crashed. Well, good thing that I'm using Fraps. I mean, seriously, Fraps is really good for this kind of stuff, because if the game crashes, Fraps just goes like, yeah, okay, whatever. The game is still perfectly recorded. So yeah, I think I'll just keep using Fraps, even though it uses a lot of stuff, a lot of your computer. It's like, yeah, it uses a lot of your CPU and such, but other than that, that's fine. What? Is it because I'm using Fraps? Alright, I just needed to not have Fraps going while starting the game. Well, lesson learned. Basically, this is a base simulator. It's a lot like games like Dwarf Fortress, Gnomoria, except there are only one level to everything. I do kind of wish you could mine up or down, but I can completely understand why they wouldn't do that. So I'm fine with that. As well, you can see in my base here, I've found a little bit of... It's a very mountainous region, but first of all. So I just built myself into one of the little openings here, and basically make it so that this is my defense. And as you can see, a lot of people have died. And none of them are mine. Except one of them was a tribe person I was visiting. They kinda hated me for that one, because a rabid animal killed that person. And I got blamed for it. Yeah. Yeah, that was just kinda... Damn it. Other than that, there's some power generators, because you have to watch out your power levels here. It's kind of annoying how you will always run out of power with these fuckers. I mean, seriously, they go down to 0, and it's just like, ah, crap, my base is out of power. I'm just lucky that it's light out, because I have several power, solar generators, which are really helping me here. Later on, you can get something called geothermal power. Actually, can I make that already? Yes, the geothermal generator. It's freaking huge, but it is one of the best ways to get power here. It's a constant, I think 3000 something, so this is the kind of power you will want, and if you're lucky, you will have a few geysers in good positions. For example, Down here, not that good because they will spawn over here. This one, better. I can just wall off here and I can use that. Meaning that I'll have a constant supply of power. Because using batteries can be bad. But you will want to have batteries because at night solar generators won't work, as you would expect. And when it's not windy, wind turbines won't work and it leaves you without power. If you have geothermal, you could actually run a base entirely without batteries. Because you have a constant supply of power. But I downloaded a mod called, Fuses something. Actually, let me quickly just open up here. I have my list of mods because these are basically a few mods that I think will help people a lot without cheating. Although I guess it's kind of cheating, but really though, it's the kind of things where you just sit there like, why isn't this in the game already? Because really though, why is it that there aren't something similar to fuses? RT fuse is what I'm using. Basically, power goes through the fuses, and each of them can stop 3,000 worth. Meaning, one of these can stop 3, batteries. And here's the thing. Fuses exist because if there's a shorting, a short circuit somewhere, a fuse will go instead of your house blowing up or something like that. Stuff catching fire, appliances just exploding because too much power. Why aren't there fuses in this game? Is one thing. Also, it was kind of funny thing happened. Or well, not really that funny. It's just what the fuck happened, more kind of thing. This vent exploded. It doesn't use power, but I had a short fuse and it exploded. So I'm guessing it doesn't even go to appliances, it's just one of these circuits explode. Which again is kind of like, no, that's not how it works. I should kind of know because I have gone school for electronical engineering. The best thing that can happen when there's short circuits is that actually the cable goes, as in a short circuit in the cable instead of, let's say, your TV or your electronical smelter, because that shit will catch fire, while if it's just a cable, it will still catch fire, or have a probability of catching something on fire nearby, but it won't fucking explode. Which has happened several times to me. So I'm just like, because I'm guessing they will add something like a fuse later, but since it's early access, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna add fuses now. Because having your cables explode, you're like, that's not usually how it works, but okay. Also, there are a mod for tilled grass, which I like very much because it's kind of cheatsy, but you can edit the value. As it is, the values are 2000%. But here's the thing. We have been tilling the ground for a very long time to get all the good minerals up and such. It's realistic. It should cost a little bit doing it other than being for free as the mod does. But it's realistic. There's a reason why we till the ground as it is. At our current technology level as humans, and this is again 3,000 years into the future. But I really like this game though. I think I've already played it like 20 to 30 hours in a couple of days. Ever since I saw Robaz play it on one of his live streams, I was just, I want to play this. Basically, I have a couple of people running around, building this little area, because I have a vent in here, I think. Let's see. It's completely outdoors. I can't see any kind of... You can look down here in the left-hand corner. You can see if there's a roof or not. Constructed roof? Nothing. You can also change down here what information you want to see. I like to have room up so I can actually see if it, how dirty it is, how much people like it. Yeah, a lot of shit is dirty because cleaning is way at the end. I'm thinking about getting one person to only clean later on. But this is actually something I've found to be very, very ingenious. I'm not the one who came up with it at all. I'm not going to take credit for that. Someone else was talking about, hey, you can do it like this. And I was just like, my god, that's genius. So it's basically a vent. And again, vents should exist because the world isn't just 2D. The world is 3D after all. And as you can see in here, I have a bunch of freaking rabbits. They're puking everywhere. Where's where? This isn't even puke. This is amniotic fluids of hair. Yeah, they're fucking like rabbits. Yeah, that's the best way of saying it. Also down here you can make different areas. Animal area is just hay for them, and these farm areas, and then you can click on them, give them different areas. Or you can, for example, this one, which is my quote-unquote main animal, which is actually an animal that was critically wounded by a frost wolf while it was going mad, trying to kill me. So I took it in, healed it, and now it's my pet. It's kind of funny that way, just like, oh hey, if you help an animal that is critically wounded, they will at least have a possibility of making a bond, and then they can become your friends. Also, you can take prisoners when they attack. I hope that we can get a raid or something going. I'll try just speeding it up a lot while I'm speaking and not just freeze frame it. Also, with tilled ground, you can get some research where you actually take dirt in, but after actually finding out what you can actually do, I'm thinking of maybe taking away this mod sooner or later. There my power went. I said these are, while it is one of the best ways to get power early on, they are annoying. So often does the power go out. Also, I'm playing on a winter area, that's why I have all of this bunkered in. Yeah, hydroponics basin, which will allow me to make plants indoors. Yeah, I know it's kind of obvious, but it will allow you to actually plant stuff indoors, and in winter, and then it's way late, so you can't really do it early on. Oh hey, trading. Right on before you go to bed, go trade. Oh, they were doing some loving up there. They can actually, your characters, if they're lovers or married, can actually just, have sex and be happy. Let's see, just check. Incapable of dumb labor. In other words, that person can't fucking haul. Do I want... or clean? You probably can't clean either then. Damn it, that sucks. Hauling and cleaning disabled. Well, fuck off then. I'm not gonna free you. Let's see. I can trade them some of my hairs. As you can see, there's so many of them again. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna start. Fuck. There's so many. I want chicken. Chickens will actually give you eggs as well, so they are one of the better ones. It's just that I haven't found any chickens yet. Ooh, I can just sell Kevlar helmets. I didn't actually know that. You can also see here, depending on the color, if it's this deep green or darker green, it's very cheap. If it's light green, it's just cheap. Light red meaning expensive, dark red very expensive. So you could actually be careful in watching that. This side will almost never be green. So if you see this side green, well, that might be a very good time to buy. Liver? Oh shit. Plays an important part in metabolism? Yeah, this is... Yeah, you can actually take out body parts from prisoners, for one, and sell them. You can either sell them or... yeah. It's a little bit grotesque, to say the least, but okay. Also, a little tip when it comes to... This is, for example, my cooler. You can see it's always -7. No, it's meant to be -5. Oh, whoops. Oh, wow, that's a really stupid rookie mistake I was doing there, but too bad. Good thing it doesn't actually do anything. It just takes down the temperature to that level. It doesn't take it up. Let's see. Yeah, it's -23 outside. Same thing with heaters. It only takes up the temperature to a certain point. It doesn't take it down anywhere. Let's see. Yeah, so I can show you some of the other things you can do here. You got vents here. All of these things require power. Heater, vents. This will just let your temperature equalize between rooms. It does take a little while, and it will always prioritize heating its first room. Then you got coolers, which is, to cool the room, make it so that the air is lower, which is very nice. Campfires, cooks meal and produces heat. Burns out after a few days. As with all heat sources, it must be placed indoors, so it has a closed space to heat. This is like if you don't have any power yet, this is basically the first thing that you make to heat your room will be this. I'd never bought it, by the way. Later on, else you have grave, sarcophagus, marriage spot, party spots. There's so much stuff here, though. That's why. Actually, this being version 0.14 or something. Yeah, I'm like, huh? Really? Also, this minimap, I have no fucking clue where it came from. I'm guessing that it came with one of the other mods I installed. I have no clue which one it is, but oh well. I'm not complaining about having a minimap because it's actually very helpful. We can make it a little bit bigger there. You can actually see where the enemies and such are, so they don't have to just walk around the map all the time, just like, okay, where the fuck did that guy go? As I said, I really like this game. I've had a lot of fun. Also, everything is traded in silver. You can actually find silver as well. I think there's a silver post right over here. Yeah, and everything else, you're going to have to mine for it. Compact machinery, it's a very good thing to have. Because it just gives you components. Plasteel, I think it's a very good thing to make equipment and such out of. I never really used it that much yet. Then you got compact steel, which is basically your steel source, which is something that almost everything needs. You got stuff like research benches, high-tech research benches which require power. You have, again, everyone likes to have their own separate bedrooms. But there is one thing that annoys me to no ends. This character has been trying to hit on my main character so many times that he is always in a bad mood. The thing is, she is already married. So please, for the love of God, stop it. If anything, he should be trying to hit on the daughter, which is actually single. That's one thing about the game. Developers, please make characters stop hitting on married characters. As long as that married couple is in the settlement, your colony. If that character is like outside the colony, I'm like, yeah, fine. But please stop Thomas for hitting on Redholm. Please. Pretty please. It's getting annoying, and he's always fucking sad because of it. It's like, god damn it, forever alone. Friend-zoned, whatever buzzword can I use here. But really though, I really like this game. It does have a few smaller problems. It does, but again, it being in early access does allow it to have some flexibility when it comes to, if there's a couple of things where I wish was there. Another thing, be careful when digging into large pre-built areas. I didn't build this. The loot inside is awesome for sure. Wait, there's no roof over here? That's kind of stupid, but okay. The loot inside is great, but it has a tiny problem with being highly guarded. Yeah, don't just go in here way early in the game. Yeah, I can probably show you another one that's might be something in. These two probably don't because they're small. Also, you'll usually get a warning. Just heed the warning. Also, these pieces, really good. I think it's like 30 steel, 8 components. They're good. Keep your eyes open. Those things will really help you. Actually, I don't know if there is anything else there. I can't see any more of those at this moment. Oh well. Also, the electrical crematorium. I no longer bury my enemies' corpses. Here's the thing: if you don't bury the corpses, they will make everyone sad. But so if you just cremate them, you won't have to make a graveyard 10 times the size of this. Because yeah, I'm still kind of early in it. 86 days. Actually, no, that's not that early. But still. Also, kind of fun how some of the random events in this game, you could get a radio signal saying that, hey, I need help, can I come to your place and crash? Can you save me? And then sometimes, for example, my previous save, the character that came in was described as my main character's mother. I'm just like, oh, that's kind of cool. Well, of course, family's family. Can't let my main character's mother just get killed by raiders, now can I? So you can actually get random events where you basically get, you get family members, or a random event where this person's wife came into town, with a trade caravan, but now he has cheated on her with her. It's like, yeah, I'm fine with it as long as his wife is outside the colony. But, I can just show you on the social here. She kinda hates his guts. No fucking shit, He has cheated on her, giving a minus 90 or something like that. It's like, yeah, not exactly the best. Other than that, I really like this game. It has a lot of stuff in it already, and as I said, I have been playing it a lot lately. I currently have 35 hours played, and I have no plans on stopping yet. This is actually one of the reasons why I haven't been uploading so many videos lately, because I'm just like, I really want to play other games now. Just was playing No Man's Sky for a bunch, and now I'm playing this for a bunch, and yeah, I really should get back to making videos. But yeah, as I said, I really like this game. I would recommend it. And once it actually gets fully released, I might make another video on it, because this is just the early access version of this game. But other than that, I really like it. And at its low price, I would recommend you buy this a hell of a lot more than No Man's Sky. Because No Man's Sky is expensive compared to what it is. Well, this is somewhat cheap compared to what it is. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next video.